Hello again, everyone. I thought I'd have another go at some of these infinite doodles today and see what I could come up with. And I wondered, you know, which direction I would go in. And I was looking through my phone the other day and some pictures of a holiday that we had where we ended up in Zambia at the Victoria Falls. And looking out of our balcony, we looked onto the river, and often we saw a whole bunch of hippos. And my husband, very rude man, said, oh, look, the altos are out there this morning. They were all with their mouths wide open. He's very, very rude. So anyway, I thought I'd try and make a hippo with its mouth wide open and just see how we go. So I looked at these things to see what sort of shapes I would need. And to me, a hippo's jaws are very wide. So I got out a few of them. For the top of the head, I thought I'd use this one. For the two jaws, I thought I would have that one for one jaw and for the upper jaw, and this one for the lower jaw. See how we get on. These for some teeth, some eyebrows, a couple of eyes, nostrils, maybe. And I've cut a few out. I couldn't find the colours that I wanted. I did find a bit of pink because to me, hippos are sort of grey-ish and this warm peachy pink. So I found a little bit of card that is that kind of colour. I've cut out a few pieces. This one I coloured with a little bit, slightly darker shade of my pens because that one I want to be the tongue. I've got a whole bunch in here if there's going to be perhaps teeth, or these might be teeth, eyebrows in there. So we've got this is the upper jaw, I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be the head, kind of like that. This one, so I've coloured these with my markers, the lower jaw, like that. The tongue between the two pieces, and then we'd have like nostrils up here somewhere. And I've got little these actually are not the infinite doodles. These are tiny little heart things, and I thought they would do quite nicely for ears. So I've got the bit. It's the teeth I'm not kind of sure of. I had a look online, and hippos seem to have two huge ones, top and bottom, the outsides, and then two nearer the middle, shorter, but quite well spaced. Well, let's just have a go, shall we? And I'll just turn this over, put it back in the box, and see where we go. I didn't have enough of this orange pinky card left, so I found this sentiment, and coloured the top, this one, with one of my pens, the closest colour I could find to that, which is not bad actually, is it really? And I thought we would just have hello, and then the hippo's head. So that's the idea. So let's just see how we get on. I don't know what's going to happen. So let's do the upper jaw. See, I have just coloured them. So we'll put a bit of glue on the back of this one. This is supposed to be the inside of the mouth, and then that one, just a bit showing at the top, is supposed to be, do you know what I mean? The kind of top of the face, or end of the snout, or whatever. If I do kind of like that. Okay, this is the inside, and that's the outside. You need your imagination, I'm afraid. Okay, let's do this one. This was supposed to be for the the lower jaw. Let's just have a look. How do we go? I think we'll have it that way up. That way up, okay. Let's put a bit of glue on here. Do you know Deb, my friend Deb, she is amazing. Her imagination is just wonderful. And she comes up with these wonderful, quirky designs. Okay, there's our jaw. There's the head, the jaw. Is it going to look like a hippo? God knows. I don't know which one goes over the top. This is a little tongue. I thought we'd pop the tongue just on there. Let me just stick that on. I can lose these bits. The one thing I am petrified of losing is the smallest eye I think I've ever had in the world, which is the little eye. It's so minuscule. Let me just get this set in the right place. So we've got a bit of a tongue. I'll just join this. Actually, I might put a little bit of glue on the back, but then put some tape on the back to keep it together. So, because I don't really want very much of an overlap, I don't think. Just like that. Let me just, I'll put a little bit of sticky tape on the back. Where's my sticky scissors? Right, here we go. Just to keep body and soul together. Okay. Right, now let's put the head. Might have to sort of see where the eyes and everything are going to go. Oh, well, let's do the nostrils. I cut a little circle, one of the circles from the set, and I'm going to cut it in half. Using the scissors. And hope that the one bit doesn't go flying, because I want these to be for kind of nostrils. And I thought, oh, I haven't cut it in the middle. Doesn't matter. Kind of like that. They're near to the end of the snout. If you're looking sort of foreshortened. I've got another one there. I've cut this not very centrally, I'm afraid. I don't think it matters. Does it? No, I don't think it matters. I'll just stick those on. People aren't symmetrical, are they? Not in real life. Oops. Okay. We have a couple of nostrils. Now, eyes. These are the eyes. Here, look. Let me stick the ears on and put a bit of glue on the back of this. I don't know quite where they're going to go, so I'll put a bunch of glue round here. Let's see. Where do these ears want to go? About there. A bit lower. Where's the other one? Right. Okay. I might put a little bit of tape on that too, because there's not a lot of overlap and I think it needs probably a little bit of help. Okay. You weren't supposed to notice I used the wrong scissors then. Okay. Hopefully that should hold them. Right. Now, I'll stick that on, I think. Where do we want it? About there. Okay. Now, eyes. It's the teeth I'm bothered about, actually, to be perfectly honest. I think I can make it look dreadful if I'm not careful, just by the way I put the teeth on. Where do I want the... Just get this. Can you see? Look at the size of that. They're just absolutely... Right, there's the eyes. Eyebrows. I've got some... I thought these might look quite nice. Because the brows of hippos are really quite pronounced, and often they're this, you know, the lighter colour. They seem to have dots on them as well. Very sort of... I just stick them on. They're very rough, as if the skin's been kind of worn. And this one. Whoops. I don't know if this will make any mark, but just fancy putting it in the ears. Just a little. And in the nostrils as well. See, this is what I kind of fancy, but I've got to get the teeth in, and I'm bothered about that. Oh dear. Now, what am I going to use for teeth? There's just so many little bits. That's that one. Let's have a look at that. I cut two of... I think they're enormous at the bottom. I think they're really long. They've got two little ones at the top. Or I'll just put the two at the top and about four at the bottom, perhaps. Don't know which way up to do them. There's another one of those. Is that it? Looks like it might be. And these are all absolutely straight, and I think they could do with being a bit more curvy. How about this? Perhaps I could use this for a couple. Don't think I need that bit there. Cut it out of that. That's better. So if I cut this in half, ish, okay, and we have one there and one there. Let me take those two out of the way. Let's stick these on first of all, just with a tiny drop of glue. Oops. And this one. Perhaps I could use this again for the upper ones, but cut them just a bit shorter. I think I want them going out a bit more. Actually, I should have made the edge not quite so squared off. That's better. It's kind of stuck now. Never mind. Right, let's cut that again and see if I can use it for the... Don't need this bit, do I? I don't think so. I think I thought that might have been a head at one time, but I think the shape of this one is better. Let me just put it to one side. Get a couple out of this. Right. Put that one up. There. And this one. Oh, that's a bit longer. I'll chop a bit more off. Let me just stick them on before I lose them because the bits are so small. Bit of glue just squished out. There we go. This one's still a bit too long. I'll just take a bit more off. Okay. I think I'll put two more little teeth just in the top, and then that's going to do. I think, well, this tiny bit do. Let's just have a look. These edges are just kind of straight, and these are more pointy, which I think are better. What's that? Oh, there's a bit more already cut, so I'll use a bit of this one. Just cut off a tiny, tiny tad, give him a couple more teeth, and I think he's done. I think that's not much else I can do to it, really. I should say she if she's an alto. Oh, he's rude, my husband. That's too big. These teeth are really very small. I don't know if there's any glue on that. Where's the other end? Where's the bit I just cut off? Oh dear. Here it is. Here it is. Try to keep them together in my little box that Dale made on his 3D printer. I think there's some glue on it. Oh dear, dear, dear me. Oh, crikey. Hello. When I go to, you know, a retreat or something like that, I actually like to take a card for each delegate who's going to be at the thing to say hello. So I often like to make hello cards. I just hope no one would be insulted or whatever if I give them a card with a hippo on. But there you go. I'll just stick it together, and I'd be interested to see if you think it looks like a hippopotamus. Oh my goodness me. What a bit of fun. I do enjoy it. Anyway, as ever, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, those people who've been buying me coffee. I am eternally grateful. And I hope you'll join me again next time. Thank you so very much.